So I had a little bit of fun making some, which is something, legs, boots, I don't know what you want to call it, bling them up a little bit. I wanted a fun pattern up here, so I did a little some up there, and you'll see why this is sticking out, because the project I'm working on today, she's kind of going upside down, inside out, so I wanted to have something to attach. And then I made some fun poison bottles that have sort of different way to be attached. Again, because of today's project, I'm actually really excited about this one. Hello everybody, come on in. So these are going, there's a set of 3. There is some fun stuff going on, and we are going to work with pumpkin. This is a pumpkin wire form. So the pumpkin wire forms, I'm gonna quickly let you guys know. These, I don't know if you can see, but there's 2 of them, and I zip tie them together because I needed the base to be a little sturdy. These are from the Dollar Tree. Michael's, Joann's, and I forget who else had the ones that the frame is a little thicker, so you would only need 1 of that, but nobody has anything out yet, so we're gonna go with this one. But you can just double it and it'll be just fine. So this is going to be turned into a cauldron. And I also have some fun ornaments, fun, that I'm gonna show you how to attach them so that this whole thing, and ribbons and all kind of sorts of fun stuff. So I'm going to bring you guys down and get started on this. So what I did use is 21-inch mesh. And to be honest with you, right now, for what I have found, the best place to find this is Michael's, and it's $9.99 for the 21-inch. And if you have a 40% off coupon, then you can use it toward that. Or if you have the rewards with Michael's, you usually have a 20% off coupon, so that will be good as well. All right, so I'm gonna bring you guys down. We're gonna get going on this cauldron. So much fun on this. Let me just clean my stuff around me. And she's going to rest for a minute. Now for the legs, boots, however you want to call them, I do sell the booties that I blinged up and all of that. But if you wanted the whole thing, I didn't post them. Just let me know if you want them, because you can find them pretty inexpensive in a lot of different places, and then you can bling them up yourself. I can't compete with those prices, so that's why I don't offer them. But if anyone is interested, please just let me know. Now, to attach my, so everything I'm gonna attach today is gonna be with zip ties and or pipe cleaners and my wire, okay? And that's because I just wanna make sure that nothing will get unglued and all of that fun stuff. Now, if you saw me before, watched me before, I like to throw my mesh on the floor. I'm going to bunch it up, and I'm going to bunch it so that the factory edges are underneath, okay? And it doesn't matter where I start. So I'm going to start in a place where I'm comfortable, and the mesh is going to rest nicely so that I could keep working around and around my pumpkin. You guys are going to have to be patient with me. Hello, everybody. Hello. If you wouldn't mind to hit that, button on the bottom right of your screen, I would really appreciate that. So I'm going to start my first, and I'm just going to I'm using black zip ties. It doesn't really matter because it's all gonna be covered. So actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use the white ones so you can see what I'm doing, okay? And when I first start, now again, there is no right or wrong of doing this. You just start however you feel comfortable. You do, you do what's best for you, for your hands, however your hands work. I'm just going to wrap my zip tie around my mesh, catching all the mesh. And I'm gonna go ahead and give it a clean cut. Hello everybody, welcome in. So this is just a fun, cute little project, a little different. So the poison bottles, I've had so much fun making those. I started them with like, oh, I'm only gonna make one set. Oh, I ended up making so many because I was having so much fun. So much fun, so much fun. Okay, so basically what I'm going to be doing is just wrapping it around. I'm going to go over the wire bars at first. I am gonna leave it kind of loose, okay? So I'm just going to go over it. Here and there, I am gonna put a zip tie. So right now, let me fix this. And you just can work, see, like that with the mesh. Don't make the mesh too, like tight because it won't lay nicely. Oh, there we go. Make the strip come on, you know what? I'm gonna zip tie you because you're not listening to me. So I'm going to make sure it's pulled and zip tie it up here so it stays in place while I'm working, trying to show you. There we go, okay? And you know what helps too? To have some of these around so that I can clip. So I'm just going to keep on wrapping it around, and I want to make sure that my back stays flat. Keep on turning. There, I'm gonna clip it so it listens to me. And I am going a little looser on this side because I am gonna go over it again. You don't, hey, come on. It twisted on me. Hold on. There we go. Come on now. Yeah, you kind of have to like finagle it a little bit because it is a 21-inch mesh. So it kind of is a little harder to hold on to it, but just, there we go. And I am going to put another zip tie. And just remember, what I'm doing with the zip ties is I'm putting them against the bracket, let's say, that goes down so that my zip tie is not sliding off. So I'm just going to poke through it. If it listens to me, there we go. And making sure that I pass it. It's not listening to me. There we go. All right, making sure that I let it go. Come on. Okay, let's go on this side. You don't have to go through if your zip tie is being stubborn. You just go on the side and catch a little bit. Catching a little bit is really all you need. There we go. To stop it, but I wanted to go on this side of my bracket so that it stays. And we are going to put, there we go, a lot more stuff over it with wire, so I am not too concerned. And you see how it's getting a nice form right there. And I am going to pin it for a second right now because I want to make sure, because this part where it gets smaller, it is a little bit of a pain in the booty. Hold on, I'm dropping my poison bottles because they have, I put like the long arms. Now, if it's easier to work You can cut the strips, like you don't have to continue it like this way. You can just cut it a little bit and work in strips rather than keep it like this, okay? And to help me out on this side where it turns, I am gonna put a little bit of glue so it stays there. I'm going to clip it, and I'm also going to zip tie it as well. Okay, so this is not going anywhere. And I can't see. Okay, I guess that's a faulty zip tie. There we go. Of course, backwards. There we go. And now between the glue and the zip tie, this isn't going anywhere. And I'm gonna put a little bit of more glue up here. So that's really not going anywhere, okay? So now I'm gonna finish off this round part, and I'm going to wrap my mesh around like so, and gluing a little bit so it stays in place while I go ahead and put my zip ties in. There we go. And remember, we are going to cover. So look how nice, it's getting the nice shape that I want. It's covered on the side. Let me put another clip here. And I am gonna put another zip tie just to make sure that this isn't going anywhere. There we go. All right. This cauldron is going to be filled with lots of goodies. Now, at this point, it is entirely up to you whether you want to cut it and start off on the other side. You can start on the edge, but it is a little bit more difficult because of the arch that you have here. It's more of a struggle than you saw me going through. So what I am going to do is I'm going to pull it like this toward the back. I'm going to keep on that. And I'm going to wrap it around the stem. I'm going to use this as my base. Okay. And just keep on wrapping my, actually I'm going to go on this side. There we go. And go around it. If you go around it, there we go. Then you are ready to start right where you did before. And I could go right over the bracket, making sure that I'm covering. You can put a little glue. Because of all the attachments that I'm putting in, I want to be careful of where I put my glue because I don't want to have clumps of glue when then I'm going in to put all my attachments. Okay, so I'm just going to keep on pulling and going over, covering the brackets first so you make sure that, see, you keep it nice. There we go. I'm going to put a little bit more glue and zip ties right there so it's all covered. This I could push a little, and I'm going to keep on wrapping. Keep on wrapping. Oops, and that went. Okay, I am trying to keep the back as flat as possible. There we go. And now we're going again toward the part that it's a little smaller, so I'm going to be doing a little gluing, but mostly zip tying because I do need to insert other elements. Okay, so I'm gonna zip tie this in. Okay. All right, so I am Gonna keep on going. Making sure that my mesh is going where I want it to go. There we go. We're almost at the end. My whole front is covered. I'm gonna, a little touch of glue right here. There we go. And once you get to the end, I definitely do want to put another zip tie. There we go. This one went in a lot nicer for me. Thank you. There we go. All right. And here I am at the end, and I'm going to glue so that I could cover the edges. And like I said, I'm not too concerned because I am going to put lots of stuff, lots of prettiness, lots and lots. So this is going under here. So I'm going to check my front. It's all good. And now, excuse me, to end it, I'm just going to cut fairly long because I could always recut it, but I can't reattach it, obviously, right? And I'm going to pass it underneath. There we go. And of course, this is going to be secured. There we go. And I am going to, there we go, this is good. I was going to say something and I forgot. I'm telling you, this heat today, oofa, it is really, there we go. Even with the air conditioning, like you feel the humidity. My friend and I were talking and we were like, chores are gonna be done at like 8, 9 a.m. By 10, we need to be in the house and done. Okay, so now that's ready. And it doesn't look like much yet, but I am going to start with my simulation of boiling, bubbles, however you want to call it. And now to do that, I got all these funky ornaments, and now I am putting them through wire, which I can bend. I think I want to put a little bit of this on top. So I'm just going to cut mesh at about 24 inches. And I'm going to make a simple cruffle. I'm sorry, you can't see me. I'm just making a simple cruffle thing. And we're going to start placing them here. And again, with my, oh, perfect spot. Look at that. Oh, this was the one not working. I'm gonna, sorry, I know I said I was gonna use the white ones for you to see, but okay, so passing my zip tie. It is a bit uncomfortable to work with the shape, but also because I'm trying to show you, so I'm not trying to make myself comfortable, but rather you see what I'm doing, and I don't even know if you can, but there we go. Okay, so I'm just going to put a little bit of some up here. Okay. And we got all these pretty colors coming through. So the piece that I'm cutting, like I said, it is about 24 inches. And I'm just simply curling, scrunching, and curling. There we go. And I'm just going to make a little poof up here. Okay, let me grab another zip tie, and I'm, like I said, I'm random inserting these zip ties, which are also helping to hold on to the black mesh. There we go. Oh, thank you, Elliot. Yeah, I'm trying to like do something. You know, I told you guys the other day, I don't know, I can't do scary yet, but my friend showed up this morning with a few scary looking things, and I was like, I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't know. I think it's gonna take maybe like 4 of these cruffles, because I also need to leave room for some that I have. We're gonna put in, there we go. Yeah, 4 is gonna be perfect. Perfect. There we go. 24 inches. And that's done. So, and then, you know, as you're designing it, I mean, keep adding things on, taking things off. Like, I wasn't planning on adding this, but you know what? I kind of want to add a little some. So, there we go. There you go. All right. So, it's already starting to look like something. Let me just get my clippers. Where did they go? Oh, here they are. And that could go. All right. So that's my top. So that's what we're looking at right now. Looks like cauldron. Yeah, maybe. Or not yet. We have to add a couple of evil things. Oh, thank you, Deborah. That's the thing. Like, I like to do different kind of stuff, you know, because we do need to be a little different, I guess, right? Okay, so that's that. Now, her legs, and this is why I didn't fill all the way, because I don't want them too tall. You know, they do need to hold themselves up. So they're going, the wire that I put in, it's going to go in somewhere. Let me see what's the best spot for it. I definitely want it to be on one of the brackets so that I can further reinforce. No, this I want it on this side. Doesn't matter, we can flip them around. Come on, there we go. It's going in, and you just play with it a little bit. And because we glued and zip tied our, see, there we go. That's how I want my boot. See that? I want it to be sticking out, going on that side. Perfect. Maybe we'll go a little shorter. Because we glued and zip tied our mesh, I'm not afraid to move it. So the wire that I put on my leg, it is a floral wire. I got it in Michael's on the floral section, and it is pretty thick, and it bends really nicely. So I'm just wrapping it around the frame of the well, I'm not going to call it pumpkin anymore. I'm going to call it cauldron, because that's what it is now, right? And I'm just wrapping it so that it stays there, and I'm going to zip tie it. There we go. And I am going to glue it too, so this leg is not going anywhere. There we go. Now I'm going to zip tie the whole thing. There we go. It's not going nowhere. All right. So there's our first leg in, that it's like spilling over, and that's exactly what I wanted. Now I want my other leg to go kind of like right there, like so. What do you guys think? Yes? And it is, yes, only on one side. Okay, and you'll see why. You will see why. Gina, and yes, these I made because I fell in love with this fabric because I kind of had this in mind, so I kind of wanted some a little closer to it, so I did make these. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Kelly. All right, so I am going to go in and put her other leg right here. So let me go to the back and translate it to right here. And like I said, because I'm inserting this wire, that, I mean, I use it for my floral stems, for like holding. Hey, where you going? You gotta come. No, you gotta go here, honey. You gotta listen to mama. I use it for flowers. I mean, I always had them around my house, but lately I've been using it for making those, this one, these swirls with the beads. You could use it for, I mean, you could use it for anything. Okay, so I'm going to go here. And again, I'm going to use the frame of our cauldron to wrap it around. Let me cut it a little bit so it's easier to wrap around. There we go. There we go. Okay, so right there. And now to reinforce it even more, I'm going to take a zip tie and I'm going to zip tie her two legs together, and that's going to give it even more. I'm not going to tighten it because I want to see the positioning yet, but that's going to help even more to hold them. Okay, so wait, we didn't zip tie this, so let's go ahead. It's not that I don't want to use glue, I just don't want to rely on glue alone because of all the issues that everybody seems to be having. There we go. So my legs are good. Let me see if I stand her up. The legs stay up. Oh, so gorgy. There we go. Now I can close that in. Okay. So that's what we have so far. Hold on. Let me lift it. That's what we have so far. Just with the legs. Okay, now the fun part, thank you, Pam. Oh, thank you. So now the fun part comes with the, but let's see if it's gonna be fun. I've never done it before, so we're gonna do it together. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But the ornaments, to me, I'm thinking bubbles, you know, like our potions are spilling over and there's stuff going all over the place. No, that's too much green. There is stuff going all over the place. Kind of like want to be a little different. Again, though, I don't want to just glue them. So I'm going to make clusters of clusters, that's it. And then I'm going to tie them into my design, okay? Because then once I put, there we go. Once I put my, what I'm doing is I'm going on the top of the ornament where it has the little hook, and I'm gluing it so that it won't come off the ornament, okay? So this, I'm going to cut it here because knowing me, I'll poke my eyes out. Let me see. From my side, if I do you here. Yep. And then actually I could go here. Okay, so I won't cut it. This is what I'm going to do. I don't want to drop all my ornaments. That's what I don't want to do. I'm going to hook. I want the colors to go where I want them to go. Obviously, I don't want the green to go over the green. So can you see what I'm doing? Yeah. So I'm going to put my wires under. I left one, there we go. Hello. Wire longer, and I'm tying them in the back. And now this other wire. And the wire, it's like so easy to pass through. Like we could do this with pipe cleaners, but could you imagine passing a pipe cleaner through all this mesh? No, right? So there. So what I'm trying to do is I just gotta move that before I drop them, because I'm good at dropping stuff. So I'm going to go here and go through my mesh. Bring my wire, hello, where are you, mama? There we go, right here. So now my cluster is secured, and I'm gonna do another cluster, but I do not want the black on the black, so I'm going to go with the silver right there. And I like to give it a little twist there. So that's not moving. And now I want the black up here. Yes, right? And let's throw in a purple, why not? Right? Look at that. Now it looks like it's spilling. So now I'm gonna take my wire, and I don't necessarily need to tie it again because it's already securely twisted. So I'm going to close this up so my ornaments aren't moving, and pushing that down. There we go. There you go. And twist. Done. Look at that. And you could do as many or as little of these as you want. Now on the side, because I do want the spill to continue, it is a little easier to put the pipe cleaner. So let's try with the pipe cleaner. Yeah, that's a lot easier. So I'm going to take my pipe cleaner, I'm twisting it on. I'm leaving one side long and about 2 inches on the other side. And I'm gonna go in with silver, and I'm gonna give it one twist. And of course, you know, you could glue them once we're done with them. I'm doing everything upside down, so I'm not really sure. I want another green, but I won't. Oh, I have it right here. I'm going to put, no, not black. I'm going to put another green. And I'm gonna twist. You could put one in at a time if you want. You could do it however you like. I think I am going, this is long enough for me to put in one purple. Or 2 purple. Nope. We do a cluster of 3, and I just keep wrapping it around, and look at that. Now, once we put the bottles, the poison bottles in, then that's really gonna complete the look. You see, I didn't glue that. So that little part you want to glue, because this baby ain't going nowhere. Because mama said so. Come on now, don't make me burn myself. There we go. All right. Now, of course, once we stand it up, it's going to take a better shape. Right now, it's like going all over the place. See? And you can, I'm actually going to tie this up a little bit. And we can go ahead and give it a little glue because we don't want to sit here waiting. Okay. So you start the cluster, and once you keep on going on the cluster, then obviously it's all gonna like hold. There we go. Yes? Yes. Okay. So now I am gonna continue putting more, but I'm just so excited. I'm gonna just, give me 1 second. I need to pull this camera back just a bit so that you can see me better. There. Because I feel like the project is too big. So now, the poison bottles, I made them with these wires because I want them to spill in. Let's go on this side. See, I want it to be like this. Okay, so actually, hold on. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh, you go this way, and you go this way. There we go. Okay, so I want it to like show as if it's falling in. That's what I want to do. I don't want to just lay it. And this orange one, there we go. So this needs to be a little taller. I'm gonna just flip it around and try to secure it because I want it to stay a little, there we go, perfect spot. A little up. There we go. And I'm doing the same thing. I'm just going to twist it around. I'm going to zip tie it, and I'm going to pray that it holds on. But it does have the mesh below it, underneath, and however you want to say it, so that, there we go. And you need to go right there. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful when it works out. I want it to go here so that this mesh is helping. Come on, baby. There we go. There we go. There you go. The mesh is like helping, holding it up. There. Let's see. Let me see if and how it looks. Yeah, I think it needs to be a little taller so we can make, oh no, actually, ooh, look at that. There we go. So let me time that up. I'm sorry guys, I'm probably making you dizzy, but I'm trying to fix it so that it makes sense. Hold on a second. Oh, these bottles are so cute. Look at that. Huh? No, upside down, sorry. Look at that. Now it looks like it's spilling in. And you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take a few bubbles and cluster them in. And where's my other? This one can just sit here. Yeah, because there's no room on top for another bottle. So this one, I'm going to put it right here. And this one can go maybe right here. What do we think? Or maybe she's falling. Oh, she's falling. She is falling off the wagon. There we go. All right, let me bring you guys up so we can play with that. I'm gonna take that off. Hi. Let me bring you guys up and make sure that, there we go, we can see. I'm gonna take this baby down. Okay. And you are not attached. So let's see. And let's give it, I definitely want, there we go. I'm just putting a temporary thing in the back. Let's see what it looks like. I'm telling you, I never made this like this. So, oh my, so stinking cute. So this, I'm gonna attach it as well because I don't want the leg, oh why not, to go over the bottle, but so then we can go ahead and I'm gonna have to do a little gluing. Hey, stay there. A little gluing. What do you guys think? What do we think? What do we think? Come on, tell me. I think I'm going to end up putting this, oh, I can't focus. There we go. That here. Yes, what do we think? And the purple one on this side. This way, that way, this way. Maybe spilling off, maybe falling off. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I think these are gonna go right there. So let's make these a little shorter because they're too long. And if you do want the bottles attachments, just tell me which way you want to use them. That way I can prepare the back however you think you want them. With the right way of, excuse my back, sorry guys. There we go. Look at that. So now, remember we are going to put a little bit more bubbles on this side. So there's going to be more, and we are going to put this on this side too because we don't want it, the weight. We don't want the weight. There we go. Aha. I guess at this point I'm going to say that we do not need a bow. What do we got? What do we think? Bow? No bow? You know me and my bows. You know me and my bows. I like my bows. What do we think? Thanks, guys. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, so I do want a little bit more over bubbly. A little bit more, a lot more I want. I want a lot more coming out. A lot more. So you can keep on adding the ornaments. I mean, I bought a whole bin. I went nuts over my ornaments. Right? I want the purple. Let's put a purple. Oh, the most beautiful cardinal just came to sit outside my window. Oh, so beautiful. So beautiful. And like I said, I don't particularly like to glue all the ornaments. I like to secure them. So I am going to go ahead and see, that just fell. Could you imagine? I am going to go in and cluster them and secure them with my wires because I don't want that. This was like so simple, and I did want to put a bow, but I don't know. Let's try. Let's try a little bit of a bow. A half a bow maybe. No bow. No bow? No bow. Wow, everybody said no, but. Oh, Carrie Marie, I'm sorry. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, everybody. So no bow? No bow. Fine. Have it your way. No bow. No bow. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna take a photo of both versions. And then you guys tell me, okay? And we'll vote. Yeah, no vote. We're good. We're good. No need to vote. You guys win. No vote. All right. So I don't know. This was like a quick something, a little quick project. I hope you can join me tomorrow. I am going to have another surprise coming out. If you are interested in the bottles, please visit my website, nadiascrafts.com. I am not currently selling the legs because, like I said, we can purchase them at a fairly decent price, and then we can zhuzh them up as we want to. Oh my gosh, My visual partner used to use that word all the time and it just came out. Anyway, we used to have the greatest time. So yeah, you can bling them up, zhuzh them up. You can do whatever you want to it. If you are interested in these particular legs, because I love that spider web stocking that I put on her, let me know and I will post them. And otherwise, hope to see lots of these. Have fun with them. It's as you saw it, it's a quick and easy project. A roll of mesh and a couple of ruffles and a couple of poison bottles. All right, you guys. Hope to see you again tomorrow. Have a lot of new some coming, and you have a wonderful rest of the day. Stay cool if you're in the heat like I am today, and happy crafting. Bye, everybody.